morning, everyone. Welcome to Tuesday here at CME Traveling's Daily Coffee Talk. I'm Marsha.
I'm Curt.
And we are here.
October the 8th. It is Tuesday. Everybody count down to hurricane.
Do you know how many days we have until we're supposed to get on a cruise ship?
It's just a few days. I know. It's like 4, something like that. Yeah. If as long as it goes a little north, we'll be okay. If it takes us south, if it goes across the bottom, then we probably won't be going.
Rude.
Anyway.
But
there's a lot of reports.
All of our people in Florida, we have a lot of friends and family in Florida, and we certainly hope everybody's doing okay with the storm already coming through before. And then with Helen coming through, and then with the weather that's been there for the last couple of days, and then we're turning around and going to have another hurricane. So be thinking about it. I know
there's a few friends of ours that's that they have stayed home, and they're
Denise, did you skip work or something? Go up.
She had to go back. She has to go back to get a flu shot. So we'll go to that here in a minute. Okay.
She got off awful early.
But yeah.
Coffee. I needed coffee this morning. You know what happens when Marsha wants to go on a vacation, do something fun? She tries to get sick because what she tries to do. But I am fighting it. I refuse to be sick no matter what my body tells me.
She sounded awful this morning.
I think it's because I walked through the woods yesterday on one of my walks. So unfortunately, I had to go.
Not because she wanted to.
No, I had to go take pictures of a survey.
And I didn't send her out to the woods to scout for places that I may be able to hunt.
Maybe. That's where I was the place he normally hunts.
That is true.
I can tell you something funny. The place that I went, you can't go there without seeing a deer or some kind of critter, but mostly deer.
That's why they want us.
They found out that this weekend was hunting season. And it's like you saw them all herding out with backpacks on their back. They're gone. Yeah, you don't see any of them.
As soon as that season starts, somebody pops in the woods. The deer.
Like, not today.
Anyway, yeah, ours out in the yard here. The pets that were, one of them's going to sacrifice herself this year. I have a feeling, but
not on my property.
Ooh,
I like our pets. We can go kill them from somewhere else, but not on my property. Okay, let's say good morning.
It'll go next door and die. Don't worry about it. John Gaylor, how you doing? Hope you're doing very well. Desiree Hall, thank you so much for being with us. And Von Tired, right here's what it said. Good morning. Home already. Got to go back 7:30 for my flu shot.
I'm just going to mention something, Denise. This is 7:47 a.m. that you put this in here, and you see
she's an hour different. Okay?
Oh, okay. All right. That makes much more sense. It's like you missed
I really thought you knew that. It's been like 2.5 years.
I don't keep up with everybody's time zone, Curt. I can barely keep up with mine. I don't know my own name most mornings. You know that. Come on, work with me. Work with me.
So today, National Calendar Day, Happy American Tag Day. That's, when you was a kid playing tag. Evidently that
you're it. Yep. It's kind of like with the police when you think you can drive home as long as you get it home, you're on base and you don't have to worry
about watching that on PD. These people drive home, getting their driveways and stuff.
You can't stop me.
Private property.
Sorry, that's not how that works.
But also today, it was an interesting one that you wanted to say.
Nutter Butter Day.
No,
Nutter Fluffer. Nutter Fluffer Butter Day. Nutter Fluffer. Fluffer Nutter. Nutter Fluffer. Fluffer Nutter. Fluffer Nutter.
Hardly knew her. Let's see. Also, what was the other day on here? Hero. Those that are heroes that you can,
that's
a
cool.
Hero Day. So,
speaking of our Floridian friend, Scott McNeil, how are things going for you, buddy?
Yes, I hope he's doing very well. I don't know if they got to worry too much. It needs to cut up that way. They just don't need it to go straight across.
Just basically tell Scott that there's a hurricane.
No, there's an empty spot there in Florida for it to hit.
Okay.
That little armpit area.
All right.
I don't know what they call that, but anyway.
The armpit of Florida.
Well, I don't know. There's not very many people live in that area. It says that.
Okay.
But I don't know. I wish it would dissipate and not do anything. But hopefully the winds I heard a while ago the winds did
die down.
It's going. They think it's going to tamper down just a little, but it'll pick.
Yeah,
I was going to say right before it gets to Florida, it's supposed to pick back up.
Okay.
Let's see. Okay, right here's I think is this an answer to what I've said right here?
Bucky's barbecue brisket sounds amazing. Okay, let's talk about our questions since we're there.
Okay. Oh, it closed up on me. I mean, it's here, but I didn't leave it open.
Yep.
All right, road trip. Where do you eat when traveling? Fast food. Fast food is a different thing. You can go in and sit down. You can get it drive through. Sit down restaurant, and we pack our own. And Bucky's, or you just added that, didn't you? Bucky's or gas station.
Well, you know what?
Bucky is like going to gas.
I'm gonna tell you something that I like to go eat at. It is gross, but I'm gonna tell you anyway. 7-Eleven. I love their little burritos. You stick in the microwave and you eat it riding down the road.
Yeah, I don't eat there. That's why.
We have eaten there before.
Yes, we have. Yeah,
we've stopped, gotten food there, and taken it to the hotel.
No choice but to get something somewhere. Most of the time, we make food
and take it with us. Yeah. That's smart. Wife hates restaurants. It's very smart to do that.
Yeah.
We have taken, especially when we're on our keto diet, we have taken food with us, just snacks and stuff that we knew that we could have, because sometimes it's harder to get stuff like that. Plus, you don't have to stop as often.
When we was driving to Myrtle Beach, there was a few times that you would fix us a little something. We didn't even have to stop. We just stopped for fuel and kept rolling.
And pee breaks.
Yeah, I do a lot of those. Tripping with Kim and Scott. Good morning. Controversial cruiser.
Hey, Scott.
Quickie Ray, thank you for coming over from the Eddie Lugo Studios. I appreciate that very much.
Denise.
Y'all are, we're so far.
We're praying that we get to KMA territory. You know what I'm saying?
If we don't get to go, I know some other people can KMA.
Yeah. Milton can KMA right now. Milton, I done told Milton yesterday where he could go.
Look who's in here. You going to do that?
Yeah. Can you try to? I can't even believe it did hearts.
Oh, that's because I know what I'm doing.
Your little fingers are like pterodactyl fingers. You can't do hearts. Yeah, heart like this. Mm-hmm. No, you're not with those pterodactyl fingers.
Yeah. You like them, nothing. Let's see. Meg, hope you're doing very well.
Hey, Meg.
Michael Ann, spoiled mama. Thanks so much. PK Adventure Travels. Thanks for coming in. Mm-hmm. Let's see. We got.
Did we say top? Yeah, we just did. Okay.
All right. Top of the morning there, DT Cruiser. Hope you're doing very well.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. A lot of folks hollering at Meg, which is very nice. I'm glad to see. Thank you so much, Meg, again for joining us this morning.
Tripping with Kim and Scott. How are y'all doing as far as the weather?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, they're up there with where Scott is, McNeil.
That's where you wish the hurricane to go to, though.
No, I just said it to turn a little more.
Armpit of they called it the armpit.
I said it was going to hit. It needs to get a little further north there, a little bit of that. But then again, they don't need to get hit again.
It seems like it's going to hit.
I don't wish to hit the
entire area of Florida. It doesn't look like any spot is going to be completely messed.
One of them I seen looked like it was going to go right up Tampa Bay.
Yeah,
the bay itself. Let's see. Orange Cone Vlog. Good morning to you.
Mm-hmm. Law Jones, good morning.
All right, let's see what Law says.
2-3 poll answers are good, but not at a gas station. And when I mean gas station, Wawa, Sheetz, Bucky's, places that have decent food.
Hey, we have a gas station around here. Probably makes some of the best chicken there is anywhere.
Chicken.
And there's another one in Lynchburg. It's famous for its hot dogs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So,
Yeah, I'm not always like.
We usually just hit a drive-through. Honestly, we just go. We go through the drive-through. We eat as we drive. I don't think we've ever.
Now breakfast. If it's according to where we're at, if we're coming or going, which way we're doing. If we're coming home, I usually sit down and we'll go eat somewhere.
I'm not going to get a sit-down meal when we get ready to leave this time, because we're going from Miami back to Virginia in one fell swoop, because I have to work the next day. That's going to hurt. It's going to hurt.
She thinks you'll be here.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Let's see. Who knows?
Kathy, did I say Kathy Mills? I did, didn't I? Mm-hmm. Kathy Mills, good morning to you. Ohio Travels with Chris, good morning. And let's see. Okay. All right. Let's see what it says. Where do deer stop at on a road trip?
Bucky's. That's right.
Let's see.
Curt wants to stand on the deck in his skivvies and shoot a deer.
Absolutely.
That's what he wants to do, Denise. You're right.
In this world. Marsha got me this anyway.
Little tent blind thing.
Blind. I'm gonna set the blind up and sit outside just so I can say I used it. It'll fit on the porch I've already measured. It'll fit on the deck.
I will never
on the
buy
deck
him
back
any
here.
more cunning gear.
Let's see.
Hey, Mama.
Good morning, Jackie. Thanks for coming in here. Love you. Let's see. I figured. Yeah, it was called
Fluffer Nutter. Fluff your nutters.
Fluffer Nutter.
Fluff your nutters. I like that one better. It's kind of cute.
All right, let's see right here.
Dwayne does love Fluffer Nutter sandwich.
Okay.
I wouldn't mind having it.
Good morning there, Pete Irons.
Morning.
Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Cruising is fun anytime. There she is.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for joining us. Captain Billy, let's see what he says.
Okay. Ahoy there, everybody. Ahoy there, Curt, who needs to dress up as Bambi's mother and take a walk in the woods. Oh, and Marsha, who's the most beautiful anytime, any zone. Real captain's here. Thank you, Captain Billy J. We have friends that are currently on cruises. We have Josh and Chastity that are currently on one. And we were supposed to be meeting Huddle Adventures when they bring our cruise ship back, but it seems like they don't want to bring it back. And then
well, it's not due back till Sunday.
Well, I know, but it seems like they're trying to keep it out there longer.
Makes no sense.
Anyway, and then also you've got Mike Gormley with he's trying to go out, so
burritos plus road trip
equals bad idea.
It could be. It's a cruise life. Thank you so much. Morning again. Seems there are two of me.
Uh-oh.
Two of you?
Do you have somebody that's stolen your identity?
Yeah, I was getting ready to say.
All righty, let's see. Marjorie, good morning. Marjorie Ambrose.
Thank you, Marjorie.
Thanks for being here this morning.
Okay, what were they saying?
We're ready to pack our truck and evacuate to my in-laws. Good. Thank you, PK, for telling us what's going on with you. They have shutters and can withstand a Cat 3. Just going to try to hunt down a gas station to top off, if possible. Most are out. We did notice that a lot of the gas stations had I don't know, y'all. I'm a guess here.
No, you don't.
They had wrapped their plastic around their
pumps.
I'm assuming that's so that the gas nozzles don't bang around when the wind blows.
Okay,
I'm guessing.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
But yeah, I saw a lot of traffic headed out of Florida yesterday, and it seemed like it was almost at a standstill. And I'm hoping everybody got to where they wanted to be before everything hit. I hope you stay safe, PK.
That's nice right there. Look at that. That's the first time I've ever seen that work.
Oh, look at that. Amazing. Thank you for subscribing, Pete. Appreciate you.
Yes. John Gaylor says cheese rolled up in
is salami or ham?
Yeah, is what, Marsha? What was you wanting to say real quick?
Is that Pete? Is in of Pete? It's a cruise line?
You lost me.
All right, never mind.
Oh, it might be.
Might be.
Well,
gee, good morning.
He did say he's got
two of him.
Yes.
That's amazing how you did that, Pete.
Good job.
I said good morning, Will G.
Good morning.
Hey, Sea Lake Journeys, how are you doing out there?
Hey.
Hope all is well with you.
Let me put a little spot right there. Let's see how your questions on real quick. I see fast food. I figured it'd be 55%. Yeah, 18% of y'all go and sit down. That's 22 votes in there. Wow, but 23%. Gas station or Buc-ee's.
Buc-ee's, but
and 5% pack their own.
When I say gas station, I don't mean go get your candy bar and some nabs and keep on track. And I'm talking about, food. There are plenty of gas stations out there that have good food. Buc-ee's, Sheets. I can get a salad if I wanted to. If I wanted to. There's plenty of Wawa's, places like that. I know that there's other places out there.
I've only been in one of them, so I don't know.
Yeah. We went there on the way to Washington DC. To drop off friends at an airport. So yeah. I prefer to eat something like Chick-fil-A as a drive-through instead of something like McDonald's as a drive-through. But we have gone through McDonald's and all those yucky places that you go through to eat drive-through food. What is your favorite drive-through food? And I don't blame you if
Chet has pickles and peanut butter on his way.
Hey. They're not bad. They are really not bad.
No, it's truly not. Look who's in here. Ocean Travel.
Good.
Thank
and Bruce,
you so much.
Speaking of pickles and peanut butter,
we like
Bruce and Cindy, good morning. Thanks for being here this morning with
us. Chex
us.
Mix is a great one to take along and eat.
Let me tell you about that Chex Mix. That's dangerous stuff. So the bag we were going to take with us somehow got opened and dumped into a bowl. And I don't think we're going to take that one with us because I don't think it's going to make it. Just saying.
Anthony Simone.
Good morning.
Good morning to you. Yeah. I'm not buying any more Chex Mix.
I can understand getting out of the car and stretching a little bit and wanting to go sit down and maybe drink a cup of coffee and use the restroom and eat and, before getting back in the car and driving for the amount of hours we're driving. Because we're going to be going, how many, 12 hours, something like that? Before leaving town, stop at the fast food restaurant. Once at destination, eat at a sit-down restaurant. And if there's a Buc-ee's along, you darn well going to stop. I'm stopping here. Chopped brisket. Yeah. So I do like their chopped brisket.
Yeah.
But I did tell Curt I refuse to eat at a Buc-ee's on the way down because we've eaten there a lot. In fact, we stop at 3 to 4 on our way down. Well, hello, a deer blind on the deck. You might be a redneck yep, you're right, Denise. And I see him doing that too. I can see him sticking that little deer blind on the deck. He would target practice on the deck with his bow from the deck.
Crossbow, she means.
Yeah.
Ridiculousness.
I had a friend that had a window in the back of his barn. Mm-hmm. He got caught with a bow in the window off season. It was expensive. And 90 days in the county jail. Ouch.
I know some people that's done similar things.
Oh, I thought it was Pete. See, I put 2 and 2 together, Pete. Curt didn't. I am Pete Irons on work computer as I forgot his headphones.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
The Moonlight gets an extra. Yeah, they do. Yeah,
they do.
He said that
last night.
Yeah, they shut the ports down.
Because he needed an extra couple of days, right? I mean, how long have they been on vacation?
2020 turned from 2021 days.
Oh my goodness. 2 Pete's are better than one. I agree with that. Pete and repeat, right?
Let's see. It's cruise life.
Thanks, Chet. Although CME got another subscriber. Thank you.
Canadian Family Life.
Hell.
Thank you so much for being with us today. Let me roll through, see if anybody else is saying anything else about our. Okay, right here.
My favorite drive-through food is Long John Silver's. If I can find the one nearby.
You can eat that and drive.
That is probably the worst drive-through food to eat, except for maybe chicken at KFC or something like that. To be in your car, and I say that because especially with the crunchies from Long John Silver's, they're basically grease and crunchy, and that's it. And so anything you touch after that, you leave your little fingerprints all over the place. So Curt is not allowed to eat that. The Fan of Interest, good morning.
Thanks for being here. Ron. Hope y'all are doing very well. Hope everybody has been doing well. Little Debbie's
Cosmic Brownie is great travel food.
That's a great one.
What do we normally pack for travel food? We pack nabs.
Yeah, I try to anyway.
Granola bars sometimes. Depends on something that's going to stick with us. Maybe some peanuts.
Yeah, I just like salty potato chips.
What we used to get going down the road but we won't be doing it this time, is some nuggets, some Buc-ee's.
Yeah, I'm
nuggets.
not buying.
We're not going to get.
I'm not going to promise myself I ain't, but
I'm trying to promise myself.
There's no plan to buy. Right there. I'll see what John Gaylor says.
About 30 minutes outside of Baltimore is a great restaurant. We get food there on the way to the motel the night before a cruise. It's called Fill Her Up. Oh, okay, that's really cool.
Name. Yep. So Orange Cone says, I typically don't eat on a road trip, only water. That's not bad. That's probably actually
smart idea.
Now, the only reason I like to eat is
because we're on the road for 12 and a half hours. And with you, it's going to probably be 13.
Oh, easy.
No, I'm just saying because we stop a lot more.
Oh, let's see. Awesome. Chris,
cook me up some chicken planks.
Must have said something about working there one time.
Yummy.
Let's see. Orange Cone down here says my stomach acts up on a road trip. Yeah. Oh, look who's in here from good people.
TNT's
good morning,
KMA
people.
Yeah. Right there with us.
Yeah, you were. Let's see. And TNT says right here.
When we go on a road trip, I kind of research a little bit and try to find something that we can't find anywhere else to go there. Curt is really good
sit down. Oh, I couldn't do that. I cannot sit down that much.
You do look for places, like if we're going to go into town to eat.
Well, if it's somewhere we're staying, if it's somewhere I'm staying along the way, once I get checked in, then I'll go eat somewhere. But if I'm on the road,
Curt doesn't like to. We don't waste.
I ain't wasting time going and waiting.
If he stops at the places he wants to stop and I drive, we are good. We're going to get there in no time. And if I think what I'm going to do is just.
But we have like him. I have looked for places ahead of time
to eat.
When I knew we were going to sit down.
Yeah.
I love to look for breakfast places.
There are especially breakfast places. For some reason, Curt has this thing for breakfast places. Mm-hmm. Just feed Curt with your hands. Problem solved. Mm-hmm.
Hey, Gypsy and the Vanilla Grill. Thank you so much. Trick question.
I'd say all the above, depending. You are right. You could do any of these.
Yeah.
Very true. Curt is going to pack something just in case. He always does. Just in case. Here's some snack kind of thing.
A cooler, something.
Some kind of sodas in there, but
water. Definitely water.
Definitely waters.
I drink more water than anything.
We will stop on the way out and pick up this time probably breakfast because it's going to be really early when we leave. So by 3 or 4 hours in, we'll probably stop in the drive-through, pick up a breakfast sandwich.
Should be down in South Carolina for breakfast.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah.
And then we'll do the same for lunch. Just pick up something quick and keep on heading. Now, once we get there, we will look for somewhere decent to eat, and depends on what time we get there and that kind of thing. If it's too late, you get drive-through somewhere.
We just pick it up and take it with us. Yes. Yeah. I love breakfast plate. Yes.
And you know what? What's funny is that we get Chinese somehow. Somehow Chinese was our usual thing to pick to go out to eat when we get there.
We've done good so far with most of the pickings on those.
Yeah, most of the Chinese places.
Well, if it looks busy, usually it's good.
That's where Curt.
If it's empty,
Curt actually says if the old people are eating there, Marsha, it's good. If it's a lot of old people, older it's good
folks.
Food.
You see gray hairs going in there.
Hairs like us.
Mm-hmm.
TNT's Adventure. She says, when we moved across the country, anywhere we stayed each night was somewhere that I wanted to eat. Like,
I bet.
Oh, the big Texan. That's really cool. Yeah.
That would be, especially, if you know what you're doing, you got no hurries and you know where you're going to end up.
My coffee was good this morning, by the way.
Oh,
it's almost gone.
Almost.
We do a cooler with water, Pepsi, and sandwiches if we can.
Mm-hmm.
If not, stop on the way. Now we will still pack. I have packed sandwiches before. I've packed those little wraps. I put some cream cheese inside a ham and do the ham roll-ups. My mother-in-law taught me about that.
Mm-hmm.
Any of that is good, but we're really bad about not eating it. And then we get somewhere and we have to throw some of it away if it's cooler stuff, because you can't leave it in there. So we've gotten better about just putting stuff in that'll sit in the car for a week. I want some jalapeno.
You know what? I love jalapeno in the cornbread.
Curt really likes that type of, and he likes the Mexican cornbread too. With that,
you can spice it up with that.
When we drive to Florida, we calculate out 16 hours with stops. We figure 24 hours. Donna is set up in the back seat with pillows, blankets, and the iPad to watch Sling TV, and we go straight through.
Just head on, huh?
The first thing that Marsha does when we get into a car on the trip in the mornings is sleep until daylight. I don't drive until daylight because I fall asleep.
So most likely I'm going to be driving on this trip because she don't drive in the rain.
And I won't drive in the rain.
She
I
will,
can't
but
see good in it. And, we need to see. So that's important. I don't mind if I sit down or drive through as long as I don't have to stop much on the way.
Oh, okay.
I'm kind of like you, Curt. I don't stop until I have to. Right. Thanks, Tom.
We have before, though.
Yeah.
My back's tweaked up on me real
He's
bad.
like, I gotta get out of the car and stretch.
Yeah.
Sausage, hash brown cheese on an egg McMuffin. Oh my!
I don't think
goodness.
I've ever had that kind of egg McMuffin.
That sounds delicious.
You eat McMuffins? Don't you?
eat. I'm gonna tell you, my favorite thing to eat is a croissant sandwich with the sausage, egg, and cheese. You can get those at Sheetz, and I like them. I like them a lot. We pack breakfast, lunch to eat on the way, and stop at restaurants for dinner.
That's good.
Now, I'm going to tell you, at some point in time, we're going to get out of that car and stretch. We're going to have to. So that would be a great time to eat either lunch or dinner, depending on, where we are and when we stop.
It's just a little, we only got like 5. Do y'all stop at the rest stop areas and
use the restroom?
Well, I'm just wondering,
or
do y'all even bother to stop there?
Yeah.
I still like stopping at them. Yeah, I probably got 50 or more Georgia Maps or more.
At every single one. If they are open, he's going to stop at it.
Like
it's something about the bathrooms he needs to go look
at. My dad does the same thing,
one.
but I love the especially the nicer ones. The one right there at the Florida line, that's a nice one. All right, Billy says gray hair, blue hair, no hair at all.
That's right.
Let's see. Yep, there's hairs right there.
Hairs.
I like trucks. If truckers don't stop,
there you go. He looks at trucks. If the truckers don't stop, he don't stop.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Now,
have you ever eaten at one of those truck stops? There's plenty of places that we stop at along the way that has like this big, huge, it's like a truck stop, gas station / and it's usually got some type of place to eat in it.
I'd like to drink one of these with Robin.
Jet one's jalapeno cornbread.
Robin wants a jalapeno margarita.
Ooh, I don't want. I'm sorry, my stomach hurts.
It wasn't that bad. Remember, we had something similar to that.
Whatever you say.
The Fam Adventure says,
had to stretch for sure. Let me tell you, I'm really bad about getting in the car, and Kurt will stop 2 or 3 times, and I'm
Marshall won't get out.
When I
have to threaten her, I go, get out, babe. Just stand up, sit right back down, but please stand up a little bit.
And then when I do, I feel like a little old lady. Everything hurts and is stiff because I have sat too long. He's right.
My job, one of my jobs of when we stop, okay? When we stop, that when I got to run the bathroom. So she tells me, let me know what the bathroom looks like of whether or not I'm going to get out.
He knows. If
I go in there, I go, Marsha, that's clean. Marsha, third world country, you may not want to go in there.
Yeah, that's what I get told.
Something blew up in there. I went in the girls because it might have been, but the men's are usually cleaner than the women's, I have to say. Most bathrooms are like that.
Regardless, unless it's Buc-ee's, because I know Buc-ee's is going to be clean.
I'll be stopping as long as it's open. I'll be stopping there because it's the best bathrooms they are.
I can drive in the rain, and I like getting caught in the rain with a pina colada.
Listen to. All right, look here. Somebody want to know
Marsha,
something.
did you get packed yet? Okay, so are you ready for this? We have our suitcases on the bed. The items are in our suitcases. I have like my hair dryer and my makeup and things that we have to put in it. Kurt did get the bottle of wine, the additional bottle of wine yesterday.
We'll show you tomorrow or one day, maybe Thursday.
Yeah. But we are ready to go.
Oh, you got to pack it. So you won't get to see it. Never mind.
But speaking of pina coladas, my husband got me a pina colada wine.
I just said we would show it, and then you said
we're not showing it. It's packed. It's gone.
Oh,
it's gone. We're not showing it. Yep, it's already gone and packed. So
I found this is made in South Carolina. Pretty good.
Dublin Winery.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I know they're not the best or anything, but I just wanted to taste the stuff.
Try it and see what it tastes like.
Yeah.
I said anything will taste good with some orange juice, Kurt. It'd be fine. Mm-hmm.
It sounded like it was good for the trip. Let's see. Coming down 65 has a great shop. Really?
I don't know how to say that, but yes.
Oh, okay. 65. Interstate 65 over there? Okay. Let's see. Billy says, I stop occasionally at rest stops. There are some
sketchy ones. Yeah.
I agree with that. Let's see right here. We stop. This is Ohio Travel with Chris. We stop a few times depending on where we go.
Kurt and I will get out at a rest stop quicker than I will get out at the gas stations because Kurt will pull up at a gas station. I'm like, I can look at the outside of him like, I'm not going in there. I'm sorry. I'm not doing that. Y'all hold it. I will hold it for 16 hours if I have to.
Need some, probably, Billy.
Well, water wine. That probably tastes a lot better, Billy.
Well, guys, we thank y'all for being with us today on Tuesday. We'll be here tomorrow. Come back tomorrow.
Yeah.
And maybe we'll have something new to talk about. We'll know more about this storm and everything, and we'll all get together and talk. So appreciate every one of y'all coming in, and y'all subscribing. Please like, and if you haven't, tell those to subscribe. I mean, like as in check us out and see if they like us or not. All right, guys, we'll see you tomorrow. This is CME Traveling
Daily Coffee Talk.
Bye, y'all.